you've always been an advocate of transparency. There's been a lot of talk about Jeff Bezos making a statement that the Washington Post is no longer going to endorse a presidential candidate. Have because of the all the you mentioned about the People's Court, etc. Do you like the idea of newspapers and news organizations endorsing politicians to be sort of leaders of state, or do you think that that's taking transparency too far, and that can actually hurt the readers or the voters' trust in the institution?
Well, the reason why you respect a newspaper, I'm now talking about a newspaper,
Yeah.
is because of the degree of objectivity which you believe you will have every morning on your dining table or your study table when you pick up that newspaper and open the pages. I think that sense, and I'm speaking for myself, and this is nothing to do with my position as Chief Justice of India. You're now asking me this question as a citizen. And I believe, maybe I'm old school, but I believe that that degree of objectivity of a newspaper is what ultimately sustains the confidence of the reader in the newspaper. If I felt that I didn't have that sense of confidence and the newspaper is not objective enough, I would probably keep it at the bottom of the file or the bottom of the sheaf of newspapers that you go to. So on whether well, of course, there would be an opposing viewpoint, which is that even if you don't openly sort of support a particular candidate, you could do that tacitly. You could do that, in very discreet ways. That's another problem. But speaking for myself, I pride the fact that, what I like to read has a measure of objectivity because it gives me a balanced framework as a reader, different points of view. And I think I'm not saying this because, I'm talking to three very distinguished personalities from the Indian Express, but that's why I pride the Express when I read it, because you will have different perspectives from across the political spectrum, from across the economic spectrum, from across the social spectrum. That, balanced, description of viewpoint is very crucial for good readership and for fostering an educated electorate and for fostering a more informed electorate, the ability to have different perspectives. Because what social media has done, Anand, today is that we're not willing to talk to each other. And I think that is really a matter of concern and should be a matter of concern to all of us as citizens.